So once you've finished watching part 1 of how to make Cad Bane's boots, it's time to make the ammo belts. I cut out 4 straps since I have 2 pairs of boots, but you'll only be needing 2. These are 13 inches long and 3 inches wide. The length may vary depending on what size boot you wear. One of the tools you'll need is a leather hole puncher, and that's going to be used to punch the holes at the ends and the holes to attach it to the boot once we finish assembling the actual ammo belt. The next step is rounding out the corners on the belts. You'll see how that looks in a few seconds. The next thing you'll want to do is soften the leather up, as you can see me doing right now, to make it easier for when you're weaving the belt. Once I finished that, I grabbed some Chicago screws, or some screw-on rivets, to attach one belt to the other. Here I'm just using a scrap piece of leather as some practice so that I don't mess up on the actual belt. I ended up spacing the holes too far apart from each other, so it's a good thing I did a practice round before I started on the actual thing. And here's some different methods to get the belt slits. So the first method is punching 2 holes on the opposite ends with the leather hole puncher, and then using the X-Acto blade or a knife and cutting up, meeting the holes. And then the next method is using a leather hole punch. So you're gonna place the punch on the leather and then use a hammer and give it a whack. Both work fine. And then once you've finished measuring and punching the holes out, it should look something like this. Then it's time to add the ammo cartridges and secure them with the smaller leather strap. The farther you feed the smaller belt through, the more the larger belt's going to want to bend, which creates a good pressure to keep the bullets in. This is how it should look when you're done. And the last thing you need to do is secure the belt to the boot with another rivet, and then it's done. This is how it should look when it's complete and everything is secured. The very last part is adding the toe cap, and you're going to want to prime, wet sand, and then paint. Once they're painted and attached, bringing down the shine is a good idea with the Scotch-Brite pad. They should look like this when they're done.